Morning friends, how are you? Hope you're well. Sorry I haven't done any vlogging in the last couple of days. I've had a stinking migraine. Sunday I actually spent most of the day in bed. It was just so bad. Yesterday was just kind of a gentle recovery day. I'm feeling better today. I'm actually doing a little bit of reading for uni, but again today's not going to be that much. I just need to recover from the migraine and just get my equilibrium back. But I thought I'd just do a wee bit of university work, or shall I say prep for possibly going back, and just sort of take it very slowly. But anyway, I will speak to you later. Bye. Evening friends, how are you? Hope you've had a good day. Mine started off not bad and then went slightly downhill, although for some reason it just got, what happened was like, whoa, it wasn't anything disastrous or anything, but my mood just went I'd put my crochet blanket together and it was looking fine, it was okay, but I realised that it was a bit uneven, so I knew that I needed to take a couple of rows off. I thought that's fine, just unpick and pull. No. One in particular just wouldn't run, and the one beside it was playing silly duffs as well, and I was getting so down, and I was like, oh, what am I going to do? I eventually ended up to unpick the joining stitches and then got it to run from the other end, so it meant I actually had to re-crochet 2 patches and then sew them back on. So I was very happy that by 8:30 tonight the blanket is now back to being complete. Yes, and ready now for me to start crocheting the border onto it. So I'm relieved to have got it done. I don't think I'd have settled tonight in bed knowing that it still had to be done, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but it surprised me as to how down I felt about that. That's, you know, it was just like, oh, but no, I'm really chuffed. I think it'll look nice when it's finished. So yeah, and then just as we sort of added pick me up, I watched a couple of cookery programs. I watched the Barefoot Tessa Back to Basics, Cook Like a Pro. 1 episode of that and 1 episode of the Pioneer Woman Home Sweet Home. So thoroughly enjoyed those. What else? I'm not going to be reading it. I'm listening to a book just now rather than reading. After my migraine, I want to sort of take some time off of reading for a while, and so at the moment I'm listening to a book rather than reading it physically. And I'm listening to The Duchess Deal by Tessa. I've read the first 3 chapters of it and it's actually quite funny. I'm enjoying it. It's got a sort of comical element to it, which I am enjoying. So that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully tomorrow I'll try and do a bit more vlogging tomorrow. You might see me doing some of the border of the blanket, but for now I'm going to go and listen to my book. But I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Well, my first ever crochet blanket is complete. It is finished and I'm really quite chuffed with it. Okay, I am exporting a video onto the hard drive of my computer, so it'll go up today. Dad is playing Wii tennis, so I think it's 1-1 at the moment, and he plays a set of 3. So that's our tennis, his fitness for today. Mum is sitting. She was coaching, but she's now reading. What are you reading?
Herb of Grace.
Is that any good?
Very good.
So that's what Mum's doing. It's chucking it down with rain. So
sleet, snow.
But that's it. Oh, he's winning this one at the moment. He's winning this game. Oh, well done, Dad. So that's if he wins this, he'll be going to be very, very happy. But as I say, this will be exported and today, and it'll actually go live today. But you'll have seen it before you listen to this, but never mind. Speak to you later.
Change.
Well, that's it up on YouTube for you guys to watch. My video. Dad is now trying to play baseball. I'm not even going to video this because I don't think it'll be very good. So I'm about to start this. If you're wondering why the colour's funny, I've actually taken the blue light off of my Kindle. I had a migraine over the weekend, so I decided to try and read without having the blue light on, which is great, or with putting the blue, whatever it is, taking the blue light out anyway. Myself and Beth over at Soul Stained Ink are buddy reading Sense and Sensibility before we read the new modern day rewriting of it. So I'm about to dive into Austen land. I hope you can see this, but the copy I am reading on the Kindle is actually illustrated. So at the beginning of every chapter you have these lovely illustrations. Well, I've been productive this morning. Got up early this morning, that was quite good. I'm just sort of looking at Pinterest. I enjoy yoga, so I'm just kind of, I look at things and sort of see, well, yeah, it's interesting to have sort of pictures of various poses, so it's quite good to just look on Pinterest for various, don't just use yoga, but lots of other things, but that's what I'm looking at the moment. Catching up on some YouTube videos. I also watched this one, The Cottage Fairy, and it's lovely. She lives in rural America somewhere. But her videos are beautiful. So if you want something that's really calming, then I would definitely check this one out. Hey friends, how are you? Hope you're well. It's Friday lunchtime. Excuse me, I'm putting the heating back on in the car. It's absolutely freezing. I know it's bad for the environment, but I'm sorry, I'd rather put the heating on than at the moment than freeze to death. As you see, I'm in the car. Mum's getting some blood tests done for her diabetic review, so I'm just sitting in the car waiting on her. I said I would bring her down because it's absolutely chucking rain. Horrible day, so I didn't want her walking down. But yeah, so I'm just going to sit in the car here and hopefully not perish. Yeah. But reading wise, I'm reading Sense and Sensibility. Sort of enjoying it, sort of not. It's taken me a while to get back into Austen speak. Listening to the Duchess deal by Tessa on Audible, I'm really enjoying it. I'm finding it very amusing, so I'm quite happy with that. But yeah, I'm just going to sit here. I've got some crochet with me, and I'll just do that while I'm waiting. But I'll speak to you later. Bye. Well, that's this weekend's reading plans video. Just uploading onto YouTube, so it'll be up hopefully within the next 5 minutes for your enjoyment. But that's what I'm doing at the moment. Evening friends, how are you? Hope you've had a good day. Mine's actually been not too bad. I have been getting a bit frustrated this evening reading Sense and Sensibility. Beth and I are both feeling the same thing. It's like, oh man, the characters are annoying us. They're like two in particular are like you're so immature and spoiled that just like get lost. Another one is a nosy old bag, and it's just like ugh. So I don't think either of us are actually enjoying reading the book at all. But I think we will probably grind it through to the end so that we can do the modern day version, which please let it be better than the original. But that's the kind. Here's a question for you. Why is it with like modern day novels that are say 300 pages or odd, that you can get them read in 2 days, 3 days max if you're really, if you're really into it, etc. But with a classic that's the same length, it's taking me 2 to 3 days to get to page 73. Why? It doesn't make sense. It's the same written English. So why is it taking longer? These things are sent to try us, I guess. But at the moment I'm going to sit and I'm actually going to lie down and I'm going to listen to Tessa The Duchess deal. I am really enjoying it. It's a fun way to end my evening. Just lying in bed listening to somebody read me a story. So I'll do that and I will see you tomorrow. Night night. In 2023. And so it starts this year's Six Nations Championship. Yeah, so this is a build up to the France-Italy game. So watching this, plus skim reading some of Sense and Sensibility. I think the only way I'm going to get through Sense and Sensibility is to skim read. Evening friends, how are you? Hope you've had a lovely Saturday. Mine's been good. Very domesticated this morning, but that needed to be done, which was fine. And then the Six Nations started today. So watched the Italy-France game while I was doing crochet, and I was like, I'd thought from the beginning that France would win, and I was right. They took Italy apart, but that was to be expected. But what was nice is that while I was watching that and doing the crochet, I was texting with the colourful book nester, Rebecca. So I was texting her because she was watching it as well. And then we went to the big game of today, which was Scotland-England. Played at Twickenham. Now Scotland have never won there, or haven't won there since 1983. We did today. Yes. So I was like really pleased, but again Rebecca and I were sitting every so often we would text each other about what was happening. So that was really good. I really enjoyed that. What else have I hadn't done today? Oh yeah, I've also been texting with Beth over at Soul Stained Ink. So she and I have been chatting away as well today. It's been a good day for communication for me. And then tonight I decided I'd had enough Sense and Sensibility. It's like, no, I can't be bothered with that just now. I tried to read some more this afternoon and I was like, oh no. So I went on to my pick for the Mills and Boon Insiders for this month. And I'm going, oh my gosh, why? I'm not enjoying it at the moment. And I'm like, I don't know if it's going to get any better. I think I'm about 20% through it. Whether it gets finished or not is another story. I feel I have to because, you know, of me picking the book. So what I might actually do, I'll play up skim reading it if it doesn't get any better. But so I've had one really good book this month so far. But we're only on what date's today? We're only on the 6th, so it will get better. The month will my reading will improve. I'll be happier. But that's it for tonight. I'm now going to lie and listen to my book, which I am enjoying. So that's the second good book of this month. But yeah, I'm going to lie and listen to my book for a while before putting the light out. And I'm feeling quite tired tonight, so must be all the excitement of the rugby one. But anyway, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye. Happy Sunday, friends. Just spending some time doing my journal up until probably next weekend. And while I'm doing that, I am going to listen to and watch The Bookish Knitter and some other YouTube videos that I need to catch up on. So I'm going to do that while doing my journal. So that's going to be really good. And then I'm also going to do plan my week. So that'll be a good productive part of the morning.